It is miles beneath, a demon-haunted maze that once swallowed a crusading army, the legendary Rappan Athuk, the Dungeon of Graves. A handful of iron-thewed men risk their lives, their very souls, to plunder and explore, to stop the creeping tendrils of chaos. This is their story.
Welcome back to Adventures in Everworld, episode 200. We have gotten to the big 200. Today we are joined by AJ, Colin, and Matt and Chris, as well as the ever-reputable Test Pattern. For this major event, we're going to do the same thing we always do, which is Swords and Wizardry. Good. We're running a little late, so everyone do a real quick introduction of your PC. 5 words or less. AJ first.
Okay, I am AJ. I'm playing Perderi, the level 6 fighter with magical
That'll
armor.
do. Colin,
and
your
shield.
turn.
I'm Colin. I'm playing level 5 druid, Semyon.
Thank you. Sullivan.
Monster PC, playing a Quaddle.
Chris.
Mage, beginning to be terrified of his own power.
Excellent.
Hooray! That's the whole gang. All right. It is. Welcome everyone back to Kayden's Rest, the city founded by the sacrifices of those who came before us, and built upon their traditions of faith and protection of the weak. Speaking of, it is still spring and breezy. The weather is good. Who knows how much longer that'll last here in jolly old legally distinct from England. We've got two possible options we can go for today. We can push ourselves down the river to the west and go see what's to be found in the remnants of the citadel older than names, or we can push ourselves south to the Crevasse deep in the earth, where we have been encountering all sorts of strange otherworldly nonsense, and gone through more than our share of fairies. What is the plan today? Today our caller is Father Chris. Chris, you are burdened with the terrible choice of deciding where we are going today.
Shall we go back where we were before?
The Crevasse? Yeah, that's sort of where we were leading before I think.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, let's do it.
Me.
All right.
There we go. Easily decided. Marching order.
Yeah.
Dragging everyone over here. This time we do not have Kayden, who is busy doing holy things at the church and doing flagellations and so on. So he's off to the side. Who else is coming? We got Semyon, we got Magnus, we got Monacan, we got Pasling, and Zoltan. Perderi has a small gaggle of NPCs who follow him about.
Yeah, I think just bring
Spider
everybody.
is not one of the Spider is not part of the team. Spider can go away.
It's just that one's taxidermied.
Okay.
That is true.
Yeah, we have more of those things to recover.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, I now have 25 HP. So.
Have we not updated that on your character sheet? Let me.
Okay, I'm doing it now. I forgot I could just do that. I thought you had to do it.
Oh yeah, it's true. You've got authority.
Oh yeah, I
I
gotta
think-
update Onan too.
If we move Pasling up front.
You should
Yeah,
have-
she was in the back because we were fighting the phase spiders.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We needed some sort of martial support back there. Which there is still, of the ones we saw, there is still one surviving phase spider.
I think we only actually killed one. Maybe.
Yeah.
One of them just kind of like phased into another one. I don't know if that was some kind of Ultron action or if it was just like, morning. Wandering
We
by.
killed one, and I think the summoned spirits killed another. If I remember correctly.
I can't remember if they injured it or killed it.
There's the one that fled early in the fight, and that's
yeah,
the
that
one
one's definitely alive.
Yeah.
I think they might
I'll
have
tell
killed
you-
it. I can't remember.
You're pretty sure you only saw one body.
Yeah,
But-
okay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. As an idea, we do have, sorry to hog spotlight here. It is a very valuable item, but we do have a potion of ethereality, by which we can maybe combat these things whenever they slip.
Diegetically, my character should have some experience with that sort of thing. I don't know if you want that to influence your decision making.
Feel free to offer whatever wisdom, whatever out-of-character wisdom you have to bring to bear to this matter.
Oh, I just meant that like my character is experienced in such things. not necessarily that I am. I do have experience
Okay.
fighting phase spiders, but it was in a whole other system. I think that we've all pretty much got the idea now. They be phasing, and when their venom gets you, it's horrible.
I mean, that's true of almost every Venom in every OSR game. Usually it's like, oh, I got bit by a small animal.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. Well, in
Do you-
this case,
Do you want to pack 2 of those spells, Colin?
I can only.
Oh, okay.
I only have 1 slot. I wish I could. Yeah.
How much?
I could pack 2 fairy fires, which would sort of take care of them running, but that's about it.
As a reminder for the audience at home, I have made the ruling that a fairy-fired ethereal creature's position, if not, is at least approximately determinable, even if it is ethereal. Which is extremely handy when you're dealing with,
Cool.
those
And
things.
I can bring Speak with Animals this time, so we could potentially handle it a different way.
All right. I always enjoy
negotiate
Speak
with
with Animals. I have so much fun exposing tormenting animals with the knowledge of words.
So
We'll tell the spider a riddle.
we need to. It's the crevasse is south, right, along the river.
Yeah.
I shall narrate your passage. You will go down the South Lake to the South Lake Trading and Menagerie. From there, you will likely rest there overnight, then travel a half day south to get to the northern tip of the other branch of the river, where the water pours into the underworld through a rent in the earth. And through that rent in the earth, you can access the crevasse and the prodigies and peculiarities hidden within. It takes about a day to get there. Presumably, you leave at noon, you'll arrive at about noon the next day.
Tess, Zoltan, can I rely on you to narrate our route through the actual dungeon back to where we needed to start off? If that's...
Let me get that map up. I gotta make a better version of this map. Since I don't have one, I'll use this version.
I have quite wickedly refreshed the Fog of War on the Crevasse map.
Of course.
You'll have to rely on your actual map.
Give me a minute.
We could always just go directly down the main. No, we
Well,
can't.
we'll
'cause
eventually
there
just
was-
hit water if we do that.
Yeah, and we can't because there was like a wrapping tunnel, actually.
There's a
what
what?
tunnel?
We went through a tunnel that went around the main.
Oh yeah, it'll take you someplace other than
Oh,
the
yeah.
places you were before.
Yeah.
Chisel it out.
All right, give me just a sec.
Rarely the
Where are we actually trying to go here? I got the map up.
Do we want to return to where we?
The phase
Got
fighters?
stopped.
Because the last time we were there, we were running the heck away.
Yeah.
Well, all right. If that's where you want to go, I can get you there.
The windowed room, right? Is that? What do you think of that? As a
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to go
Magnus'
through that to get to the phase fighters either way.
Yeah.
Probably. There was a tunnel leading upwards from the phase, to the phase spiders, so there's probably a different way in there, but we don't know what it is. So yeah. Well, if that's how you want to get there, then I can lead you there.
I think that's basically the main point of exploration we still have there.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's places we haven't seen and that's the way to get to them, then that's where I would like to go.
Yeah.
For those of you following along at home, I'm going to start tracing out this route.
good.
Plus, we can pick up more of the taxidermied stuff if we don't really get anything else interesting.
True.
Yeah. All right. Well, so shall we just make our way down from here then? And
Oops.
I don't remember the route offhand.
Yeah, is Test gonna describe it?
Yeah. Are we there?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. I didn't see that we were at that view.
I hadn't narrowed it yet, but
Okay,
yes.
So yes.
The party spends a half day traveling south to the menagerie, and from there they overnight there, then spend another half day traveling south to the Crevasse, arriving about midday,
All right.
leaving them with plenty of time.
Okay. So I've got. I wonder if I should just send you this screenshot. Nope, no, I'll describe it. Okay, we're going straight down for a little ways, but the first side passage to the left towards the ice fountain, we're taking that one.
Mhm.
Yeah, right here.
Rappel down, one after another.
Right here. Just pinged it, yeah.
I see.
And then as soon as we get to the end of this passage, we're going to take a little turn down this way. You see? Yes.
Mhm.
And then down this way.
Rappel down through the garden of statue people. Down to the left, you say?
Yes.
And we marked that pit, so we won't fall in that.
Correct.
I think there were two different pits. Sorry, there were two different routes down.
Yeah,
I'm actually not sure about this.
The lower
Yes,
pit.
there is a pit
There are
right
two
here,
routes
which I'm
down,
going to
okay.
go ahead and mark.
Yeah. Further to the left was a spiral staircase.
Okay, yeah. Okay, sorry, I got slightly mixed up, but yeah, we crossed the pit without falling in, or I could fall in. That's fine. But you don't fall in. Then we go to the spiral staircase. And we go down, which will bring us to the baffling menagerie.
Yes. Which presently contains a yak with the head of an axolotl, a feathered sloth with the head of a bull, and a monitor lizard with the head of an ostrich.
Well, presently we will move past them. And here is where the pit trap opens up. And then in here is where all of those windows were with the elfin spirits.
Onan will go ahead and cast a Detect Evil, and Moore will go ahead and cast Detect Thoughts.
Yeah,
Or ESP, I mean.
the elves were not triggering the evilness, even though they were quite hostile. Classic
Right.
elves.
Sometimes something that detects as evil that doesn't detect as evil can still be a threat to you.
It detects evil
As-
thoughts, so...
Yes.
Hostility, perhaps.
As you approach this space, and you've been navigating down here for about an hour. Once again, as you approach this space, you discover, the place lights up as you enter. The north and south faces of it are lined with those stained glass windows, and above you there is the previously mentioned sarcophagus, resting atop a raised portion of the iron friezed floor. The floor beneath you is an iron mesh. The ceiling above you is also an iron mesh and doubles as a floor. It would all be vaguely Silent Hillish if not for the fact that the quality of the ironwork is very high.
Yeah. And what about that unblemished dead that we saw before? Have they gotten back in their little tomb?
They seem to be napping.
Good.
You do detect evil from the tomb.
That makes a lot of
This
sense.
sarcophagus up here. Or at least, chaotic powers.
So we now have something of a track record of cracking open tombs and nothing good coming out, and there not being any treasure. So,
What about just shooting a fireball at it right now?
if
it's
the
just an
tomb is
iron-
closed,
Just
it
an
might
yeah,
be
iron
less
it will be
effective.
protected.
Yes.
by a wooden what
The sarcophagi is stone.
stone?
Otherwise, a
Okay.
very reasonable approach. For a wooden coffin, that would make great sense. But unfortunately, I have, quite by accident, foiled your plan.
Well, let's lure the thing out and fire off a fireball at it, for gosh sakes.
All right.
Maybe two.
If Onan will go ahead and cast Bless.
All right. Go ahead and roll the 2d6. Let's all hope he rolls high, chat.
/roll 2.
Dice God, back him up.
4. Okay. Well,
Nice God, come on. You can do better than
it's going to be Praderi, Pasling, and then there's 2 more who wants them. 1 to test, and
I'll record that. Bless.
I'm gonna mark a
and
little.
do you want it, Magnus, or do you want it, Simeon?
I mean, I'm usually of the opinion that people in any kind of a direct melee should be the ones who have it.
That is what it does, yeah.
So Simeon it is.
Marking him appropriately. Boop.
All right, and just as a reminder, that's a +1 to attack rolls, and possibly morale.
And saving throws against fear effects, which is more relevant for player characters.
Okay, got that. So, do you want to commit to trying to kill the unblemished dead? Do we have garlic?
Yes, we're supposed to be pacifying this place. I mean, it has to be done sooner or later. I recommend we just, if it's a problem, let's take care of it.
I wish I had a stronger sense of what it is that we were trying to purge here, because the unblemished dead, although evil, it does seem like they're sort of supposed to be here, you know.
We're
like
here
it was
now.
built for it.
Yeah. Well, they are other, right? Elves.
They do
elves
seem
are,
to be that.
Are elves categorically other in this?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought elves were just kind of guys being dudes.
There really aren't
no.
any just guys being dudes of elf form in this setting.
All right.
The Fae are there's basically 2 categories of Fae. There's the Fae who are definitely not supposed to be here, and the Fae who, I guess they're okay.
They're slowly
been here
on
for
their
a
way
while.
out. They're
Yeah.
slowly on their way out, is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, and plus, I mean, no, plus nothing. I'm obviously not speaking in Magnus's voice. This is the sort of the player
That's fine.
Yeah.
here talking
Fair
of the person who's but from Magnus's point of view and from everybody's point of view who wants to get a level 9 or 9 to 11 benefit, this thing is within the 10-mile radius of, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have to.
Yeah.
It's not cool to just let it sit around, basically.
Yeah. And if we clear this place out and remove the other from it, then we possibly get some tools by which to magically equip an army, a small army.
Possibly.
Also,
there is one other factor, which is that when we tried to fight the phase spiders last time, we kind of had these different factions, I guess, fight against each other. And if we bash down this particular brick wall, it will not be here to Looney Tunes the next guy into it.
that's true.
Do we want to try to deal with the spiders first, then?
Maybe. Could even try luring them back here and trying to get them to fight each other again. Oh, it didn't work last time.
How long does How long does Bless last?
An hour?
About an hour, I think.
An hour.
All right, well, so we could do that. We could try to bait them over here.
Well,
One other minor note, I'm sorry. If we're fighting undead, Onan will want to try to turn, and so he won't be able to use the horn on that turn. Is there anyone who would rather have the horn?
Didn't Richard say they're not undead last time?
All the other
Unblemished Dead
ones
is
were
definitely
not.
turnable. Yeah, the Unblemished Dead is definitely turnable.
Unlikely to be turnable.
The other
unlikely to
ones that
actually turn it.
appeared. Yeah, the other ones that appeared were much like what we saw with the horn.
Yeah,
Is what was
yeah.
said.
Yeah, they're not turnable. They're just magical constructs. Echoes, maybe.
Okay. So then what's the vote on whether we go and try to lure the phase spider or just attack directly from here?
I'm okay with that idea.
Yeah, I think luring makes sense. That's my opinion.
Simeon?
You're muted.
There were also Yeti as well in that direction. There was the spiders from the above path, and there was Yeti a little bit further forward.
Okay, so shall we just bypass the unblemished dead for now? I'm sorry for
Yeah.
wasting the bless. We'll
No, you're
just
good.
charge
Yeah, well,
forward and
We
try
haven't
to...
wasted
I
it
mean,
unless we
Yeah,
don't get in a
exactly.
fight.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go forward
Yeah,
then.
yeah,
Not
fight or
charging,
something.
but not
Okay.
literally charging, but
Yes.
let's...
Creeping steadily, carefully forwards.
Yes,
Cautiously.
resolutely.
And
Yes,
I do have
and yet...
speak with animals, so if we get lucky, we might be able to convince the face spiders to assist somehow.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Almost said
Okay,
food.
we did
That'd be
kill
awesome.
one of them last time. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I don't think they're gonna buy that.
I don't
More
think so
food
either,
for
but
them now.
Yeah.
it's a
Well, you could maybe
possibility.
you can threaten them into it or something.
Yeah.
I wonder what a druid's feeling about a phase spider is. Like, is a phase spider cool? Like, is it
I don't
supposed
know.
to be here or
You
not?
mean like cool and
In like a
Here's
nature
what you know
sense,
of-
in a natural sense,
actually,
is it supposed to exist?
You know what? No, Semyon, I am going to once again use you as a vector through which to do exposition. Please forgive me. A phase spider is a strong indication that you are in a place where someone is doing dimensional jiggery pokery. They are drawn to places and prey in places where someone is doing something with the fabric of space-time that is generally regarded as unwise or irresponsible. It's the place where they are most comfy. Sometimes they are attracted to natural passages between spaces and times, but those are few and far between. Most passages between spaces and times are someone doing something they shouldn't, so a phase spider is generally regarded as a bad sign. Not because they're inherently evil, but because they're an indication that someone is doing something they oughtn't.
Are they inherently evil
But
though?
they themselves are not natural into this world, correct?
No, but they're not inherently evil. They are the cosmology, such as it is there's in Otherworld. There's your world, which is like the natural world of the light. There's its dark mirror, which is the underworld, which is antithetical to the world of the light and wants it to be undone. And then there's everything else, which is generally kind of orthogonal to the whole good or evil situation from your perspective, but is also in some ways a bigger problem. And they fall into the larger category of something else, which is sometimes a bigger problem. Which is to say, they're not opposed to or vulnerable to the influence of the light. They're just sort of there and weird and highly poisonous and hungry.
Just spiders being spiders.
Pretty much. They just spiding. Alright. Da-da-da.
Yeah, I'm
Shall
not
we
thinking
continue?
we'll have a lot of luck, but we can try it. I don't know.
Spider-Man, why did you create that guy?
Alrighty. So you have been in the dungeon at this point. I'm assuming you guys are moving at a pretty brisk pace because you guys have been here multiple times before, but it still took you about 30 minutes to get down here. I'm assuming you guys are moving at a speed of about if you were moving at cautious exploration speed, you would be moving at 90 feet per turn. And that was, how long was that? That was like 600 feet. So moving about twice that. So yeah, it's been about 3 turns. They've been here for about 30 minutes. Colin, if you could keep track of that for me, so I can justify giving you more bonus experience points, I'd be very happy.
Yep, I was already had something up for that.
All right, you proceed 90 feet this way. Past, noteworthy, you do not appear to activate or provoke whatever is going on in the tomb room. Doesn't appear to care about whatever you're doing in there.
Good.
From here, you've got the rent in the ceiling, which leads to a vertical chimney. It's just mostly unworked stone.
Someone activated ESP, right?
Yes.
Okay. What is the radius of that again?
60 feet.
Okay.
Cautiously going forwards and seeing if we can pick up any of those weird mind patterns at right angles to reality.
You pick up a few of those.
Ah.
There's definitely a couple critters up in there. You sort of feel their thoughts echoing through.
Are there still a Yeti the other path?
No, not that you can see, nor that you can sense from your current position.
Okay. What do we want to do, Color? Do we want to go up there?
Yes, I think northeast. Yes.
Okay. Be
thinking,
aware, this is up, down, left, right, not
Yeah.
north, south, east, west.
Yeah. So up then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually, I'm thinking speak with animals as normal animals. So I'm thinking face spiders don't count.
I'm pretty generous in interpretation of the functionality of
Don't
spells
tell us.
that
Don't
don't.
tell us.
Well,
Okay.
he'd
We'll
know.
try it out.
He'd-
Okay, fair enough.
An animal's an animal.
But no, you're not wrong. Thank you for reminding me. I'll try not to spoil too many things. Okay, so here's the question. There is a fairly large gap vertically. How are you going to get up this path?
I completely forget that that's a problem, and then I look back like, oh right, I knew that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, we probably got some rope. I could tie it off to something.
Yep.
Right.
Got rope. We got iron spikes.
Yeah. No problem.
Okay.
A little mark.
Describe to me
One
the
of those.
steps you are taking to be cautious, or rather, to be stealthful in your approach.
Oh,
to go
that's
unheard.
gonna be tough because we're gonna have to hammer the pythons into stuff.
You have a drill. You can use the drill instead of the hammer to bore out a hole for the spike.
Huh. Maybe. You're still gonna have to hammer it though, if you want it secure.
Yeah.
Well, is there any just like outcroppings that I could tie something to without needing a python?
Any ice
Pitons?
stalagmites.
I've been saying python forever just because I learned it by reading.
You look around and you don't see any good handholds. You could just hold yourself up there. You're pretty sure, like, you could. There's no handholds. There is nothing there which is sturdy enough to tie off the rope to, but there are enough handholds there or footholds there that you can brace yourself and just hold the rope in your teeth or your wingy dingies.
Oh boy.
Predarian paddling will help haul people up.
All right.
Yeah, once one of the humans is up there that with their, the grippy grappies, the whole problem gets a lot simpler.
Oh good. I'm sure it's incredibly awkward before that.
Yeah, let me just define the cross sections here. This rent in the earth is about 10 feet wide. I'm generally going with the assumption that things are as wide as they are deep. So you can't all fit up here comfortably at the same time. You're gonna have to start worming your way up. So let's go back to the marching order for a moment.
Pazzling, because we're dealing with the spiders again, Pazzling will take up the rear, so Predaria will be one of the among the first up.
And
Okay.
the most important factor there is, of course, going to be the one with ESP. On the other hand, I'm thinking about how you can move more than 60 feet around in combat time, so they could just kind of rush us.
That is true. You don't know what it looks like up there. So Zoltan's up first. Predaria's up second. Who's up third?
More.
Okay. Who's up fourth?
Semyon. And he will cast Speak with Animals now because it lasts an hour.
How long does the potion of etherealness last?
It lasts 1d6 plus... Hang on. Yeah.
1d6 plus 6 turns.
Oh, plus 6
Basically,
turns?
Yeah.
At
At least an hour. At least 70 minutes. As many as 120 minutes.
Does it allow me to phase in and out, or do I just kind of poof away until later?
Genuinely can't remember. Let me check.
The Imbiber can move through solid objects but cannot attack. Equipment also becomes ethereal. Okay, so they cannot attack things. So the way I read that is you cannot attack things in the material
plane. Like when they're in the non-material plane, like it would make no sense if I couldn't attack them. But it also sounds like I can't follow them back here.
Yeah, you're it's one way for a while.
Okay. Well, I mean,
but that's a really, really valuable potion for exploration and bypassing that we could hold on to if we don't need to use it. But...
Okay.
It's kind of interesting because, like, never mind. I'll tell you later.
Okay. So you guys. So here's the first switchback. Here's the second switchback. Right now, everyone here is on the first switchback.
Oh, got it. Got it.
Yeah. And then there is... From here you can see a second switchback up. Let me go ahead and put one of you there so that you can see what you can see. Copy as Olo.
Where am I supposed to be looking?
On marching order.
A source. Yeah,
But
give me this
everyone
guy a
is.
source of light.
Wait, no. Everyone
You're-
except me is
either
in the
one should
crevasse
work.
side view.
Yeah, give me this guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm on the crevasse side view looking at it.
Yes. So, Zoltan, Praderi, Moore, and Semyon are on the first switchback. That's all that's room for. Zoltan is going to go up and extend the rope, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then Praderi follows him, and then people are going to start, or are people going to start going up onto the second? Which happens next? Does someone go from the first switchback to the second switchback, or does someone go from the ground floor to the switchback?
If there's
First of all,
room
do
on the
we have-
switchback, then like pack people in there.
Yeah. We'll
Do we
press
have
on
a-
when we need to press on.
With detect thoughts, do we have an idea of where we're detecting them from? Does Moore? I think Moore is someone who cast it.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Let me think about that. Moore can detect that one of them is observing you from very close by,
Oh.
but from an angle which you cannot access.
Okay, then Semyon is going to say, and through his spell, so that he can communicate with them. Don't attack us. We can assist each other. Are you hungry? Do you eat Yeti?
There is no immediate response.
If we assist you with capturing a Yeti, would you at the very least leave us alone or provide assistance to us?
The shape moves away a bit, or Moore senses the creature moving to a slightly farther distance. And then, elsewhere, sort of peers over the edge, peeking over the edge, and
Maintain
engages
eye
in
contact.
discourse. And engages with what? It's got 8 eyes. Pick one. And engages in discourse with Semyon. Getting into character. Food is welcome. Food is necessary for eggs. There are no Yeti left. They have been eaten. You have killed and eaten. What other offers have ye?
We can continue to explore and find something. If we do this, what is your situation? Are you able to leave this place, or are you stuck here? Because Semyon, this is not, in his own character. He doesn't want to just leave them here. He's going to want to at least banish them somehow.
This place is a good hunting ground for us.
What would it take to convince you to leave, to go back to where you come from, and not be in this world?
It's trying to wrap its head around the question. You get the impression this thing is not really your intellectual peer. What is world? This world. What is where I was? It's trying to mull over concepts it's never had to mull over before.
Let's see.
I seek prey. I eat prey and I kill it. I digest it and turn it into eggs. That is the way of things. What prey can you bring me?
What can we? If we bring you something tasty, would you go find prey very different from us? From nothing like you find here, something that doesn't exist here.
I do not know. That is a thing that hasn't happened yet. I do not think so.
I think we're gonna have to kill this guy, Semyon.
Yeah, that's okay. Semyon's okay with that. He's just trying to think another way of doing it. But well, then he's gonna lie.
You brought a cow. If only
He's
you'd brought a
gonna-
key.
Oh,
Okay.
He'll lie and say, okay, if you follow us at a distance, we can lead you to prey.
Okay.
And then we can set a trap for him.
It believes you immediately.
they haven't invented lying yet.
It's true.
Awesome. So we can
Well,
bait it back to the mirror room, or
I mean, they'll have fallen for that one before, but I don't know. Maybe they'll fall for it again.
we can tell it it's safe.
Yeah, totally. So, have we figured out how to summon the mirror things? I'm not sure precisely what triggered them last time. Like a couple of things happened in succession.
I'm sort of
Does
guessing
it-
that the heat metal triggered it, but I'm not sure.
All right.
Maybe. Does it maybe know how to get to that door? It wouldn't think its ability to travel through things different. Never mind.
Yeah, it
wouldn't
would
think
it would just walk there.
Yeah. Hmm. Has it maybe ever seen the bars, the mesh removed?
Removed.
Yeah.
What do you mean by removed?
Like moved out of the way, creating an opening.
Oh, you want to ask it the question of whether it has seen this.
I'm more just like thinking out loud, spitballing like possible things, information we can gather from it. But yeah.
Yeah, you could ask.
So yeah, Simeon will ask, do you know if the room, will sort of indicate the direction with bars across a large room with iron bars?
That room is hot and bad. We do not go to the hot, bad room.
Good to know
that's
because
Wise.
we won't be able to trick it that way anyway.
We do not
So-
like the hot, bad room. It is pointy. It spills our blood and burns our feet.
So we could
Has-
try to bring it back that way, or we could try to bring it deeper in the path to the right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which we haven't explored yet. If we're willing, gosh, I don't know when the right time to use that etherealness potion is, because I'm sure there's going to be a time later that we wish you had it.
Well, let's aim at not using it. But if we need to fight this thing in its own place to clear this place, it's an option.
I want to eat one of these things that are on two legs. They smell very edible. I also want to eat them, says the other one. They do. There's a follow-up comment to that. They just say that and stop. There doesn't appear to be any malice in it. Their thoughts are just leaking.
Leaning over, I think they're talking about you.
I want to eat that worm thing.
Oh,
No,
That worm thing looks fluffy. I think it will be juicy if I eat it.
the Simeon will say in a way that they can't understand, I think we need to hurry on here and bring them along. Do
Okay,
whatever we're going
alright.
to do with them.
Where are we
well,
going,
they won't go left, and there's only one other way that they'll go.
Let's just bring them along for a fight and
Yeah.
you know,
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
because fighting them here is just a bad idea. Even if we just get them in like a level playing field, then that will level the playing field. Haha.
right.
And they can still come at us from other directions, but we have an option.
I wonder if there is food in my web.
Hmm.
So I'm thinking if we bring them along, and if we run into something, we can just tell them, go eat, have fun.
Sure, I
but
guess.
Otherwise, we can just bring a trap on it when we feel like it.
Well, whatever we do, we better hurry up.
Yep.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
sounds like we're doing that. What do you say, party caller?
Or we can lure them out and fireball
no,
I am a
let's,
spider.
let's take that first one.
them.
All right. So to the right then.
All right.
We will follow these creatures to the food, and then we will eat the food, and then we will also eat the creatures if we are still hungry. Yes, says the other one.
Fair plan.
Yeah. So we.
Solid.
I think
Good
if we
notes.
go up here, that's where that we thought there were Yetis.
Or some
'Cause
smooth
there's- yeah,
brains.
there's two different ways.
Yes. Yeah, I was like up this path that there was something before that they
Okay.
seem to have maybe eaten.
Well, let's go. Let's look for it.
Yep, let's do it.
And there's nothing there on the map, so don't ask me.
It sort of
So
A new
phase
place.
out as they follow you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so you're going here and then up here.
yes.
Yep.
All right, you take a left at Albuquerque, head up a passageway, and approach a weird new
down there.
chamber.
Oh boy, there's more branching ways up ahead.
Oh.
There's not enough room on the dang map for all this crap.
Hang on a second. These guys are not visible enough. I need to adjust their appearance.
Well, they wouldn't be, would they?
There we are. This room is weird enough that I'm going to have to describe it in a minute.
That is weird.
Okay. This room is decorated by mosaics that appear to be upside down, depicting an enormous garden stretching into the distance, all revolving around a singular mammoth clock tower. The stars in the night sky, which I remind you are near the bottom of the room, are all tiers made of turquoise. On the roof, there are several very, very large snails slithering around on the ceiling, nibbling on plants which are growing from the ceiling. They do not appear to be clinging to the ceiling, rather they appear to be simply affected by gravity differently from you. They
Weird.
appear to be, at the moment, well-fed and not interested in attacking you. They're these snails have several. Yes, these snails have several very large tendrils, each of which ends in what looks like a heavy calcaneous growth, which looks like some sort of flail.
Something will speak for the. Actually, are snails animals? I guess they are.
Yes.
Then he will say hello.
Hello to the flail snail.
The snail continues to eat for a while, then responds to you calmly. Hello, hello thing that isn't a snail.
Very astute.
What to ask a snail?
This foliage is mine to eat. You may not have it.
Oh, that's okay. We're not here to eat your foliage.
Why are you upside down?
That's a really good question.
Yeah. We're stuck to the ceiling.
Are there any pebbles on the ground?
Yes.
Take a very small pebble in forward.
Oh, you're going to toss it into the room?
Yeah.
It bounces along the floor and does not, as you might fear/hope, it does not reverse and go to the snails.
Could throw one a bit higher.
Yes, that also does not cause it to reverse and approach the snails. However, there is something else which comes out and creates some interesting results for the snails.
The phase spider?
Yes.
Oh boy, he thinks. Probably.
Right.
I don't know. I'm actually just playing my own character. It's just staring at this like, yeah.
Yeah, this might as well happen.
Yeah.
All right.
I did communicate here from like Yin. He's like, yeah, it's like that sometimes.
Checking something real fast.
Remember the upside down room and the upside down sky? The last time we were in Yin.
Indeed.
Where we fought that giant caterpillar? Is that right? Yeah.
I think so. Come on. I wasn't sure if this was under F or S. Oh, this thing's
How large
is
are
really
these
good,
snails?
actually. You know what? That's something I should have clarified immediately. I would say they are about the size of a very large keg of beer, or the biggest pig you've ever seen.
So like a barrel.
Big barrel.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Now there are 5 of them now. This one meets its end as the flail snail is converted into a flail soup by one of the phasers.
What is the process like? I guess I don't need to know all the grisly details, but
it's not as grisly as you might fear. This is
I was definitely thinking it would be that grisly, yeah.
Yes, but the phaser scuttles out of the ceiling, clinging to the ceiling rather than inverted to it, bites one of the snails. That snail spasms and dies, and sort of wrinkles up in on itself a little bit, like it's being dehydrated. And the phaser, yes,
excupated,
like a 2-month-old banana.
Yeah. The other snails decide that they are displeased about this and move to beat the phaser to death.
Okay, I have an idea, which is that I run at it and bite it.
The phaser?
Yes.
Okay. So you are now the protector of the
the
snails.
the snails are on my side here. Like we're on the same team now.
It's snail team, yes. We are now rolling.
But do the other
initiative
PCs
together.
are the other PCs okay with this? Will you kind of hold me back?
Oh,
That's-
well, no, not if you're determined.
No, I mean it just seems like a good a time as any. We wanted to have them fight each other, right?
I want to see
Yeah.
how well those snails do, kinda.
Do we want to wait for the other face spider to make an appearance, or because we only see the one? I assume.
We do want to see
Does
the
more
one,
have
that's
a bearing on the other?
Say again?
Does more have a bearing on the other?
It is rapidly coming up behind you.
true. Oh,
Okay.
Well, we'll make way for it to go through and say, "There's food. Your friend found food. Go get it."
All right. So the plan is to give them a little chance to beat on each other before you react further. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I will accede
Or-
to this.
Or
Kind
if
of rooting for
you-
the snails.
If you want to go for the one that's behind a Soliton, if we end up seeing it, that might be the better, like first.
Yeah, I'm not
First,
going to be able to do that without that etherealness.
Might be a perfect opportunity for fireball.
Also true.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to sim out a quick a round of skirmishing between these snails and the spider. So bear with me 1 second.
If you do want to do a fireball, we better start opening the range. I mean, the flail snails haven't engaged us at all. Like, they're just chill with us.
Okay. So the snails go first. The
Okay.
snails are going to move and attack the phase spider. 3 of the snails can successfully approach the phase spider.
Imagine losing initiative to the snails.
Well, he is busily eating at the moment. Here is what happens. You remember those tendrily things at their foreheads? They start spinning violently, like the
hell
blades
yeah.
of a blender. Okay, the AC of the... This is going to go really poorly for the phase spider, probably, actually.
Okay, well, good. We don't like it.
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Right.
That's a lot of attacks.
It is kind of frightening to watch. The phase spider... The first phase spider is, let's see, 1... That's 4, okay, 4... Plus 5 is 9... Plus 6 is 15... Plus 2 is 17... Plus 1 is 18... Plus 3 is 21... Plus 3 is 24... Plus 3 is 27... Plus 2 is 29... The phase spider is bludgeoned, obliterated, and smashed into a paste, which begins to foam off into the ethereal planes, as the other snails all converge upon it and beat the bejesus out of it.
Great work. They can't understand me. I don't have that spell.
Yeah, Simeon will.
That's-
Uh,
It all
No, I
flops
think
to the earth below.
What about the other
He's-
spider? What is the current state
he's
of
gonna
that?
stay quiet.
Yeah,
The other spider becomes ethereal behind you and says, "I do not think this is good prey for me."
No, you got this.
That was the strong one. That was the strong one. The others are weak.
This guy's... That guy was...
you
Yeah,
calling
that spider was the whip. You got this.
If you go for one in the back, you could probably get it.
Yes, but then the others will pull me into. But then the others will smash me.
Well, you have to run.
They are
fast.
too.
You're
They are
strong,
slow on
how
the
could you
feet.
fail?
Roll 2d6. See how thoroughly you can bamboozle this spider into making bad life choices.
2d6. Okay.
You want to roll high.
Oh, there we go.
8 on a 2d6 ain't bad.
And I have a +1 for my charisma.
Yeah. He moves into battle.
Good work.
Oh, no.
He will take another shot, which will not actually hit. On the following round of combat, are you guys going to get involved in this at all?
I would like to bite the spider, just to let them know that I'm on their side. I'm just a little worried
Should
that I'm
we
going to
shoot
get
arrows
caught
at it?
in, like, that I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna jump into this blender and help out the blender.
Cautious.
I want the blender to know I'm on its side. Ah, big blend! Alright, I'll be able to bite it.
We'll see how this goes. Okay. Roll
Should
initiative,
we fire
please.
missiles as well?
Say again?
I said, should we fire missiles as well?
Sure, why not? Let's all roll initiative. Okay, so that's initiative for our team. Snail team is 26, and spider team is 2. All right. First, roll missile attacks against the phaser, whose AC is 13.
Let me find my character.
Monacan hits.
Nice, nice.
1 hit for 1
Just tell me how much damage. Just tell me how much damage you do. So that's 1 damage from AJ.
4 damage from Nuck.
4 damage from Monacan.
6 damage from Pasling.
6 damage from Pasling. Alright. That's the shots. Zoltan moves into Chomp. Assume anyone who didn't take a shot moves into melee to stab.
Here we go. Oh, I missed.
Ah, tragic. Alright. The phase spider is on its movement, going to phase.
Oh.
Society does not trust. It does not like the situation it is in anymore. Get this thing out of the way.
These things would make great guards.
The flail snails.
Yes.
One of them gets really excited and flails at Zoltan a little bit,
Ah.
but only one of them. The others are more sensible than that.
Okay.
Simeon will let them know we're going to give you your vegetation. Don't worry.
Zoltan successfully evades the wild flailing by virtue of
wiggle out of the way.
getting really low and out of the way. The other snails are already eating the perished snail. The flail snails are like, I'm trying to think, like, how are the snails going to think about any of this? What does all this mean from a snail perspective?
I just don't know.
Just another day, right?
Yeah, I should actually clarify some. I apologize. There's a really important thing about the snails which you should know, which should have been obvious to you immediately, which is that their shells are just gorgeous, just absolutely beautiful, just big. They're striped in bright colors of red and blue and yellow and green, and think you could sell that for some money. Conversely, the snails seem pretty attached to them. You know, the shells. They need them to live. They don't want to give them to.
Well,
This is one of those things
this
where
one
I
we
need
could
to
probably-
clearly separate meta knowledge.
Yeah. Well, one of them no longer needs a shell, so
Yeah.
we can let them do that.
I don't know about the meta knowledge at this point. Like I remember seeing a picture of one of these at some point in my life, but I don't know anything about them.
We should maybe try to convince these to come back with us, or kill them all and take their shells.
Question: does the shell from the now deceased snail fall to the ground, or does it rest on the ceiling?
It's on the ceiling.
God. Imagine trying to bring it back and then we drop it and it just flies into the sky.
It's
just
fairly.
gone.
It looks pretty heavy too. Maneuvering this thing may be difficult.
Worth.
Just dragging it home like a small child with a big balloon.
It is very worth.
Small sphere of negative weight.
Yeah, I mean, having anti-gravity could probably be handy too. Probably do something with that.
Okay.
I suspect that's more to do with the room than anything.
Probably. Well,
Okay, so
do we think we could steal the shell? Just kind of yoink it away while they're not looking? Because I mean, they're eating the soft innards, so we can come back later when they're finished.
Yeah, Simeon will ask, "Will you let us pass? We're not one of those things. Those things attacked us too."
The snails are like,
"You can enjoy your vegetation."
we are not hungry at this. We're not hungry, and we have this to eat. They say, pumping one of the shell of their fallen comrade with one flail. So we will not eat you when you pass us.
Okay, that's good to know.
Are you Are they going to eat the shell?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh goodness.
dang.
What if we give you something for the shell? What if we give you some food?
You can't really see its tiny brain trying to make sense of the concept of commerce.
If you leave the shell, we'll drop something in return.
I do not understand the concept of delayed gratification and can only be distracted from eating one thing by being presented with another even more delicious thing in that moment.
Here's Spider.
Spider's too high.
Hmm.
It's too high.
So we just kind of
slice off a few hunks, a few bloody Icarus
Yeah,
hunks, and toss
Yeah.
them their way.
and
Okay.
we kind
You
of
guys gotta-
All right.
You spend some
Halfling
time-
will kind of hold onto Praderi's belt as Praderi steps forward.
How much money did we get for that last phase spider corpse? Because I'm trying to figure out if that's actually more valuable.
Well, it got kind of messed
I
up,
don't
right?
think anything.
That's true. It got mulched
valuable.
pretty bad. You're true. That's true.
Got
Yeah.
smashed up pretty good.
Meta. I don't think anything in here is going to be more valuable than those shells.
Yeah.
Well, the rooms are decorated with a mosaic, which seems to integrate pretty significant portions of turquoise carved into the shapes of teardrops, which looks honestly fairly valuable. But removing it without annoying the mildly territorial flail snails may be difficult.
Do we think that a fireball would mess those up, like the mosaics and such?
Nothing that wouldn't buff out.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
A mosaic, like mosaics, aren't really portable, you know.
Yeah.
So we didn't sell the phase spider carcass. We still have that.
First of all,
and it
I
is worth
disagree.
600 gold.
Mosaics are very portable. You just need to get some craftsmen, take them down from here, and put them back up in the chapel in Kayden's Rest.
Ooh.
Maybe. Dang, escorting a bunch of masons down here would be real difficult, but we are here to make money, so we gotta do whatever it takes to make that money.
I'm just thinking,
It's allowed.
Make that
but
money.
I don't know if it's worth fireballing these snails right now to get it. But
You probably don't want to try to engage them in hand-to-hand combat. They appear to be pretty fierce at it.
Yeah.
so
Well,
maybe
we'll do the distraction at least with the spider bits.
Yeah, that makes sense. We could try
to get
to
'em-
just kind of yank one thing away and shove another thing there, and before they're just like, oh, thing.
Semi will drop some of his rations too in case they happen to be interested in exotic
It turns
foods.
out you are able to make this work. You are able to begin rolling. Where are you going to move the other shell to? To here, or to here?
The left. I would suggest the left because we're gonna need to escape that direction. So at some point we're gonna need that to be that way.
Yeah.
Alrighty, you are able to roll it to the left. This is a process which requires Zolatan, the teamwork from Zolatan, and who's the tallest strong guy in the party? Probably Magnus, actually. As the thing wants to roll subjectively downhill. So you are constantly trying to basically roll a large, heavy object uphill.
Oh, so we were kind of hoping that it would start falling the other way at some point.
It doesn't seem to be.
Oh,
Interesting. Can we get a grapple on it, and like if somebody hangs off of it, does it stay on the ceiling and hold that weight, or?
Not sure how heavy it is. That definitely makes it easier.
Time to make a perpetual energy machine with this thing.
Yeah.
Magnus walks back up the incline, past
Okay.
gleaming.
All right. So if your
Have a
plan is
pole
to
arm if you need that.
if you want to extract with the device, or rather with the gravity inverted shell, you can continue to attempt doing that.
How much weight do we need to put on it before it comes off the ceiling?
I'm gonna say 2 people.
wow, that's heavy. That's really heavy.
We're gonna have to figure out some way to secure that.
Yeah, and also, like, what if it just flies into the sky forever?
There's got to be something here that does that. I don't know. I guess Praderi wouldn't know that necessarily.
I mean,
It's your intuition.
yeah, that makes. I mean, that
Okay.
makes a lot of sense. Just because if we bring back like 300 pounds of anti-gravity, that seems like it would be astonishingly useful.
Can standing over here, away from where the snails are directly above, are there any like the teardrops that are within reach?
Away.
Like just
Basically, you
over,
want
like over like this side over here.
like while the snails are distracted, you want to try and extract some of the
No,
teardrops.
I want to just touch them and just kind of prod at them and see if anything happens. Maybe try to twist one. I don't know.
They appear to be pretty firmly set into the. They appear to be pretty firmly set into the wall, glued in place, or mortared in place, rather.
Are there any seams around any of the depictions around the tower, around anything? Does it seem like there is a place where two stones meet?
For prying purposes.
I think the answer to this is going to be yes, regardless. But what is your larger
Yeah, what are you getting at?
purpose here?
He's looking for some sort of hidden mechanism or lever or something that could be a magical trigger or something. 10-foot pole if needed.
Okay. You spend some time looking for hidden mechanisms in the wall embedded in the mosaic. You don't appear to find any. Manak can assist as well. He also does not find any.
Interesting conundrum here.
Monacan regards the gravity-inverted snails, and more specifically their extremely valuable gravity-inverted shell, with tremendous irritation.
2 men? What's heavy down here?
The taxidermied animals.
Rocks?
Yeah, the animals.
Taxidermied animals, those things are heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's well, I think we
One
got
of those and a person.
Tie the loot to the loot.
We have
Now
taxidermy balloons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah. Well,
You want to tie a little more weight to this thing than it cancels out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want it to slowly float away into infinity.
Yep.
I do
Once
think
we
you're
all
probably
have money.
right that once we get it out of here, it's gonna fall, and God, that's gonna be like such a surprising moment in character, because it's gonna be like, okay, suddenly 300 pounds just fall on you, and then probably falls down that shaft 200 feet into the water.
I think we would need to be somewhat aware of that ahead of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
We have a tackle up top, so
Yeah.
we definitely have the means by which to extract them.
Okay.
But
So are you going to right now? Hang on a second. I'm going to draw a little spiral to indicate the position of the snail shell. I'm assuming you guys are holding it like about here.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to counterbalance it, because unless we drag it all the way over here or something, it's gonna roll somewhere.
You could get it
plant-
over here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Getting it past this might get complicated.
Oh yeah.
Let's just plant a metal spike or two there to keep it from rolling back this way, or we could let it roll this way and try to Koopa shell all these guys. I don't know, but but let's just like leave it here and come back for it, because there's still more of this place to discover,
okay.
and we can try to
Okay,
get that out
let's
later.
move
Let us proceed on for now, though, keeping in mind the
Bless
IRL
is
amount of
Bless
time here.
gone, by the way? Is Bless gone, by the way?
It's been a full hour since
it's-
we.
Yeah, so you cast it here. You had that whole conversation, and then it came down
Yeah.
here. It's been about 30 minutes since you
Okay.
cast it.
All right, let's move on while we've got 3 turns
Okay.
of Bless left.
You scamper back at a fairly brisk pace. You don't hear any.
Well, we're going this way.
Wait,
Oh, down this way to the right.
No. We were going further to the right, weren't we?
we were going to
we're-
go past the snails, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they agreed not to try to eat us.
Well, they didn't so much agree that they weren't going to try to eat us as they observed that they weren't going to try to eat you at this time.
Yeah.
From here, this is another spiral staircase. You can see it goes
wow.
down or up.
Let's go up. We'll see if it loops back into something else. Because there is some more stuff up there.
Yeah.
I tend to agree. I wonder if we might find
probably
another way into that.
The tomato room.
room. Probably that
Right.
door.
Up you go. Follow up.
Gasp.
It is the tomato room.
It's the tomato room.
Well,
It has now been 40 minutes since you cast Bless.
Okay.
is the
Hot
door
spring
still
is
here?
still here. You just came out of the door.
Oh. Okay.
Let's go back down then.
There's not really, unless we want to destroy that, but we can do that later too.
What is the distinction between the triangle mode and the circular mode? Oh well, I'll never know.
I don't know.
You double back at a brisk
never
pace. You can continue to go down, or you can look to the right. To the right, you can see what looks like... You can see something interesting. You can see what looks like a greenhouse, full entirely of... what's the word I'm looking for? Of metal flowers.
Whoa.
Let's go look at those.
Yeah, let's go look at that.
You approach.
That's interesting.
Are there any
Closer-
thoughts
Huh?
or evil? Are there any thoughts or evil?
Excellent question. No and no.
Or
Okay.
evil thoughts, for that matter.
No thoughts on the
Okay.
flowers.
As the closer you get, the more you realize that on the far opposite wall, what you thought was a painting is actually a glass window, which points out into a starry night sky, which is odd because A, you're deep underground, and B, it's daytime. You pause at the
Time
entranceway.
space shenanigans, he was saying.
To your left side and right side, you see that you are flanked by two enormous steel wire models of orchid flowers. This room is entirely full of... This is a greenhouse, or a replication of a greenhouse, where starlight filters in through false windows, and every flower in here is an orchid, and every flower in here is a painstaking recreation of a flower wrought in silver. There is one exception. There is a golden orchid with amethyst petals, especially large, in the far corner, which drips with nectar.
Sounds ominous.
I want to shoot an arrow at the window.
Alrighty.
Any opposition?
Or I can
Just,
do...
just imagining it like breaking and us getting like sucked into space or something.
No, I support this notion.
Okay. One
Wait,
arrow.
why do you want to use an arrow?
I can use a sling stone.
Because we can
Okay,
see.
that works.
Yeah.
Well, there's like glass there, right? We'll like break something.
Yeah, I want to break the thing. We gotta cleanse the space of other, and if that window is some sort of doorway, maybe breaking it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I wish
So
I knew what
sling
other
stone.
meant.
Sling stone works.
We have broken such doors before, and it was to the good.
Okay. Hope you guys know what you're doing.
We don't.
Just that freaking cave wall.
So
That.
Semin will fling or shoot a sling stone at the window.
Alright, roll for damage. I'm going to assume you can hit, since you have all the time in the world to line up a shot.
It'll just be...
Seems like such a magical place that we're just wrecking.
It ricochets off of the sling stone ricochets off of the glass window. The lead sling bullet visibly flattened where it impacted.
Whoa.
It doesn't appear to have done any meaningful damage to the glass, which is not the usual thing you expect to see when you hit a glass window with
Useful.
a lead sling bullet.
Useful information.
I kind of investigate the window a little closer if possible. Whatever that
You
means.
approach. The glass here appears to be very thick and reinforced by some art which you do not know.
Hmm.
On the far side, you see a well-polished garden, a manicured garden stretching out into the distance, to the limit of your vision, where it is obscured by a tall hedge maze.
All in night.
Yes,
And
but
I
the
don't.
starlight is fairly visible.
Yeah. Do I get a sense of like yin about it? I suppose. So.
Yes, hard yes.
All right. Okay.
I'm pretty sure we've been in that maze.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, you've been there.
It is interesting having two
Your gut
entrances
feeling
so
is that
close.
your gut feeling is that this is a bad spot. This is feels like a place where if there's leaking, this is where the leakage is happening.
Oh, well.
So the gemstone leaking nectar, does it seem more like it's actually a gemstone plant, or does it seem like it's a fountain of some sort?
The first one, because there's no reservoir from which the nectar appears to be leaking from.
Do we want to like pluck it and take it out and hope that that is removing the other? Because maybe this is like some kind of dungeon core.
Yes.
This is like the whole thing. It's like the center of the place.
I'm greatly tempted to pluck it. Yes.
Okay.
I have a flaming sword.
Yeah.
Magnus, as caller, will take the responsibility, making sure he's wearing his gloves.
Does Semyon get any sense of the nectar coming out? What its properties are? In fact, he has like the detect. What is it?
Yeah, do you still have detect evil up?
Like poison or?
No, it's like identify types of purity of water. That's what it is.
Oh,
I'm not sure if that can be.
I think we could all tell it's not pure.
It is definitely not pure water.
Yeah.
Would Magnus like to use the flaming sword for this task?
Or like just cutting it
Task
off?
of plucking the thing.
Or
is it like small flower, or is it like a big flower?
It's about yay big. Like he could just grab it and pull. It's like it's in soil.
He's gonna pluck it with his hand. Yeah.
All right. Where is the rest of you guys now?
tongs?
Okay, it's too late to say you're not doing this, but where are you? The rest of you guys when this happens? You said.
I'd probably be standing like just 10 feet away, like just just kind of fretting, not having any good suggestions.
Looking for spider.
As you do. So let's make another little map.
Firmly within the blast radius, to be totally honest.
Another little map.
I like making little maps. It's fun.
It was Mandrake. It screams. We all die.
I'll slap it. And
A screaming orchid.
Yeah, I know how to deal with overly vocal plants.
Yeah.
Or at least I thought I did. This one hasn't made any noise as yet.
No. Okay. Then there's the window.
Just want you guys to know I'm salivating over those shells, by the way.
Yeah.
Totally meta, though, but yeah.
Yeah, look at you guys with your meta knowledge.
It's not that meta. Those shells look like they're worth money.
Well,
they're worth a lot
seem
if you keep
eminently
them, too.
useful. Yeah, they seem
Yes.
tremendously useful. It's like
Also true.
You just make a bunch of get the blacksmith to make a bunch of ballast weights and
Oh no.
bring them with you.
If we can solve the floating thing, or maybe tamper it so that they just kind of weigh nothing, those would make some very valuable gear.
Oh yeah.
Like
That'd be
for
You have a
armor.
floating
Just
for
like a
armor.
cart.
For armor. Shields.
See, I was just thinking about just
Permanent
carting,
tensor's floating disc.
yeah, carting tons of loot around out of a dungeon. I mean,
Yeah, totally.
but none of that makes any difference anymore. We're in a different place now.
Yep.
You'll figure
Goodbye,
something out.
everybody.
Yeah. Oh, there was just
All right.
one window? I thought there were windows everywhere. Okay.
Well, there's the one big one. Honestly, there should really only be one. Anyway, so you pluck the flower. Nothing bad happens. from the flower, though you now are holding in your hand a really intensely beautiful work of art. And a couple of other fairly large works of art appear to have objections to this. As
Yeah, that
behind
makes
you,
sense.
the large wirework orchids begin to move.
Protect me, snails.
The snails care nothing for your woes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's flower time.
It's flower time.
Okay. Please roll initiative, Mr. Caller. As behind you, the animated statues step to this maneuver to the side, prepare to do whatever the heck it is that large animated statues do.
3.
All right.
Lesson learned: if you ever see something made out of metal, assume golem.
You guys go first.
How big are they?
They are
Oh,
each.
we should have declared spells.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got great news. Whenever I make that mistake, you guys benefit from it. So tell me, you may now declare spells. Now that
Magic
you know you're
missile.
going
These things
first.
are not going to be vulnerable to venom.
Web.
I will also magic missile.
Alrighty.
And that's all I got.
It's perfectly criminal thing. Verify I've got all this stuff in here. All right. It is time for the movement phase. Who wants to make a break for it and try to get away from between these orchid statues? And get to the other side of them before they close the gap between them.
Are there more than 2?
There are just 2, but they are about to seal off your escape route.
Yeah, let's just kill them.
Yeah. Let's see.
We're not going to be able to all escape, so let's...
Well, we could do this.
Oh, all right. Okay.
That's not a bad idea at all.
We have... Hold on. How much distance is there here?
This is a 40 by 40 room.
Yeah, these are all 5-foot
So
squares.
these are 5-foot squares. We could easily make it out, couldn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want to just run?
Well, we got the thing we came for.
All right. Well, you're the party caller.
I don't know if it's the thing we came for, but it's a very pretty thing.
Okay. If you think we should all just run, we can just run.
I mean, I'm going to take the DM's very kind warning as that and depart.
Okay.
Considering
Yeah.
ourselves lucky.
Just
Very well.
one thing before we jet out, Semyon will glance at the window and see if anything's changed there outside.
The window appears to be fogging over.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Oh,
It's cloudy.
okay. Got it. Let's skedaddle.
All right.
So
The party pursues the skedaddling. Praderi and Pasling will both get thumped as the party crew. Both are going to take hits on behalf of the party as
Okay.
these things attempt to smash them for your various depredations. Whoa, that's way too many. What the fuck just happened?
A lot.
they're all 10s.
Yeah, that's very strange.
That's 4 10s.
They're all
That's
ones.
terrible.
What?
They're all 1 plus 9s.
Okay,
What?
yeah.
That's not real.
That's just that's some sort of weird glitch.
You didn't just roll 4 natural ones.
Yeah, no, that's a glitch. I think I rolled 1 natural 1 4 times, or like, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm gonna say Praderi gets lucky, Pasling gets creamed but yeah, she'll be fine. She takes 6 points of damage as the orchid whips around like a whip and hammers her with its stamen, half crunching her to the floor.
Ugh.
They're able to hold off, and Praderi is able to deflect one of these attacks with his shield and spear, while the rest of the party filters out between them and gets to the other side. Go ahead and move your tokens to the other side.
Okay, I'm moving mine. Should I start? Okay.
Okay. That's your movement. On their movement, they're going to pursue you a little bit.
All right.
Okay. You may take a melee attack action against them if you wish.
Absolutely. Are they 1-hit die?
They are sure not. They definitely aren't.
What is armor class?
16.
Oh, nope.
No.
Whoa. Wait, surely you should have higher than a +1 on that. Also, a natural 2 is probably not going to hit.
Yeah, that's a magic sword being used by Pasling. That is definitely
Okay.
Yeah,
more,
fix that in a bit.
fun.
But anyway,
Yeah.
2020. So they are going to take a couple more slam attempts.
Oh.
All right, Pasling targeting
these are
Praderi.
these have 9 hit dice.
Pasling is a 19 AC. Praderi can parry up to 19.
They are very puissant attackers. They're very strong, but you guys are able to hold them off for now. So now, with that in mind, I'm going to switch back to the Crevasse side view.
Yeah, these have 9 goddamn hit dice.
It's not that many. It's a lot.
That's a lot. It's a lot, chat.
Okay. You are now being. You have flower problems. What is your plan?
Didn't our spells go off?
Oh yeah. Let me see if. Which ones are you targeting with spells?
Well, I cast web, so I should be able to block our path behind.
That is a compelling point. Let me go ahead and scribble some webs down. The creatures are or at least for a while, rooted in place. You're not sure how much longer you have to hold them off, but you're pretty sure you can get at least a 10 or 20 minute head start if you book it.
Well, do we want to kill them?
They got a lot of hit points, but we could try. Yeah. I mean, there's a fair number of us, and they're rooted in place. We could give it a shot.
Yeah. We could also back off and do a fireball, but that'll also eliminate the web.
Mm-hmm.
And also possibly whatever other treasure there might be in there from like silver flowers.
It'll definitely melt a lot of the silver flowers.
Yeah, those could be really valuable.
Yeah, raw silver.
They're definitely really valuable.
Raw silver is not valuable in the system, I'm sorry.
It's really not.
It's the artwork.
I've got a solid pound of silver. That's great. That'll buy you lunch.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not against it if you guys think we can do it.
Well, first off, the web went off, but you were also casting Magic Missile, right, Zoltan?
Yes. And one other character was also casting Magic Missile.
Yeah.
All right. Pick a target and let me know who you're blasting.
The top one, I guess.
Yeah, let's see how much damage it does.
Whoa.
Ooh,
rolled almost max.
All right.
Yeah.
More will target the same one for 4 more damage.
All right.
Well, we might as well blast it a little bit with some magic missiles. I've got one prepared. We've also got Phantasmal Force if they're susceptible to it.
All right. The magical missiles deflect off their carapace.
Oh.
Oh.
Do they bounce back and hit me or just deflect?
They just deflect.
Okay, that's good. We should have to roll those against every magic missile.
That's not good.
I fired 3. Hey, 1 hits. So that would be that was the second one. I assume that the second one that he rolled was supposed to be Moore's because then I argued that, which means that it was my second one that hit, so it takes 4 damage.
Yes. And I'm
but
going
only
to go ahead
4
and make
damage
sure
and it has 9 hit dice.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make its hit points proportion visible. So I know you want to. And I like giving you information.
Yeah. All right, so we're not doing great, but we could keep trying.
Okay. The statues get their thrash on and start trying to wrench their way free of the webbing. Trying to cut it with their sharpest.
What about the horn?
Can you do the horn? Let's do it.
It's worth it.
That was good as time. So I guess like for the next round, Owen will blast the horn.
Yeah, we should have. I mean, combat takes 1 turn. You know, assuming it doesn't last more than 10 rounds.
Yeah, so this will be pretty much it for bless.
So, yeah, if you wanted to try to hit it, also now would be probably a good time, I guess. The only good time.
Okay.
Let's use the horn, and if we can get distance, we can pepper with ranged attacks.
Yeah.
All right. You can move back without it being able to punish you for doing so, because it is webbed. It cannot engage you.
Okay.
I'm going
We
to
open
pull us
up a
back to a
little bit.
top-down view. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to assume. I'm just going to say you guys win initiative until they are out of the web.
Well,
Okay.
let's do a round.
Round 2. Spell declaration.
Magic missile.
I guess I'll try Phantasmal Force this time.
Okay.
None here.
Anything for more?
Do you have heat? Do you
Another
have
magic
heat?
missile.
What about
Oh,
heat metal?
I can, but it'll burn your web, right?
Well,
I have a flaming sword.
No, because it's not necessarily. I mean, maybe I don't know. It's hot. It's not fire, right? It's
True. Yeah.
It might free it, but not ignite the web. Maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. Let's do the magic missiles first and do the heat metal last.
Yeah.
Give it a couple more rounds.
This may not be commonly known, but spiderwebs aren't actually very flammable. That's a construence of D&D specifically.
Well, also it
What
doesn't
about
give
wizard
it
webs?
like. If you look at the
They're
description,
clearly pretty flammable.
like if you look at the description, fire helps, but it doesn't like immediately help. It
Yeah,
like
that's true. It
Yeah.
doesn't
speeds it
just
up a
immediately
little.
scorch through it.
I don't know.
Right.
I've burned cobwebs before. They are very flammable. They don't erupt in flame, but they are flammable.
But
Yeah,
these
I
aren't
don't- I'm not
cobwebs.
sure where that
This
came
is
from.
brand new, fresh,
I-
magic, sticky,
Whatever.
thick
Yeah.
webs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's just the dusty
Spell
cobwebs.
declarations
Okay,
have been made. Okay. Movement
Yes,
phase.
yes.
What are you guys doing?
We're backing off by 5 feet. Yes,
If
exactly.
we get more distance, that's fine, so we can get some good ranged attacks in.
Manakan will take 2 shots with magic arrows.
Neat.
Oh yeah, we moved, so I can only get 1 arrow. That's right.
Alright, AC is
8,
16.
Yeah, that's a miss.
6 and
Uh,
6,
And
17.
another miss.
17 slingstone for 1.
Arrow for 3, and then let's see.
Flintstone for 1.
Boop. Nope.
Okay. And arrow for 3. Sorry.
Yes.
Did you say 3? Because I'm hearing arrow for 1. Thanks to another ability they have,
Oh.
due to being made of shockingly durable materials. But
Oh.
did Manakan hit with that magical arrow?
No.
Oh, well.
Alas.
Well, I've got great news. It's right there in the weapon for later. You can go back and get it.
If we win,
Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
we might end up just running.
Okay. The movement phase, these guys thrash around a lot and begin the process of tearing free of their weapon.
Oh boy.
And the melee phase, similar things. Spells go off. Roll for spells.
Okay.
Okay, you're firing 3 magical missiles?
Who are you talking to? Me?
Zolatan, you're firing 3 magical missiles? Okay,
No,
I'm gonna rolling for Magnus.
I am. Okay. Wow.
I'm rolling for Magnus's magical missiles first.
Okay.
Alright, 2 of those are deflected, the 4th one is not.
Oh.
And that's the one that does 5 damage. Okay,
That's
where is
good.
Magnus? Where is Magnus? Shouldn't he be in here somewhere? Oh yeah, there he
He's-
is.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming you're focusing fire.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now, Zolatan, roll your spells. Or rather, roll your magic missiles.
I have declared Phantasmal Force.
Right.
And
I have one
Alrighty.
more magic missile.
Yes, and I am.
for
The
4.
Phantasmal Force is going to be in the form of just a spell that they ain't seen yet. That is just tin snips, just tin snips going at him.
Pretty good. Alright, hang on a second.
Let's see if they buy it.
Unfortunately, they don't. It deflects off with their native resistance to magic.
Good lord, and that was before they even had to save. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
There's one more magic missile for 5 damage.
Unfortunately, that also deflects.
Dang it. Knock those off. Okay.
Alrighty. It is now turn 3. They lose initiative.
Horn.
Oh yeah, the horn.
It's 2d4, right?
Roll
Hey,
it.
go ahead and roll 2d4.
5.
Yeah, it's average.
Boop, boop, boop.
Get in there. Like, oh god, what did you get me into this time? Get in there. You got this.
You've
You're
got
so
this.
strong. How could you fail?
Moore will declare her last magic missile.
Do you
All right.
you want me to try the heat metal? It will end up doing 5d4 damage potentially over its
Potentially.
duration.
Yeah. I think it's worth it.
I
And
think
then
it's
should
going to
I-
bounce off their native magic resistance.
I mean,
It's not what does it say?
Save.
Yeah, the magic. Metal does not get a saving throw against being heated.
All right, you don't
This
get a
is not
saving
a
throw against
saving
magic
throw.
missile either. It's not about saving
It's
throws.
not. It's their native resistance. But either way, it's worth a shot.
If you start feeling
Yeah.
toasty, knock it off.
Yeah. If you're feeling lucky,
So do you want me to do the already
Oh.
injured one, or do you want me to start working on the?
I would
fresh
say already
one?
injured.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'd say the fresh. Just I don't know. Do what you want.
Okay.
Do what you want.
Fresh seems like the consensus.
I'm
Go
ready,
ahead.
actually.
Well, you know what? You choose, and I trust you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the
You don't
fresh
even
one.
get. Okay. You don't even need to decide yet. You decide when you actually cast the spell.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
charging up the
Magnus-
Quasar.
Magnus
You don't need to
declares,
pick
I don't
until
think
like
that-
the last.
Oh yeah, he does that.
last second.
Magnus
that's what I-
declares.
Okay.
We're gonna try another phantasmal force here.
Alrighty. All right. So movement phase. This place is pretty packed. The berserkers behind you are raring to go and are fussing that they are not in the front ranks yet.
I'm
the
entirely
berserkers in
fine
front of
with
you.
letting them go all the way through all of us, but
I float up to get out of the way.
yeah, we shouldn't be. I mean, I think if we're all on the same team, we don't hinder movement.
No, but there's just not space. It's a 10 foot
Yeah.
by 10 foot corridor. Anyway, so they can't attack in the melee phase of things, but you can't. You can. Does Pasling have a long weapon? But she's also got Tomb
She
Sword,
has
right?
she has a polearm, but she does have Tomb Sword, yes.
All right.
Other
let's go-
than magic and biting and throwing these weak little darts, I got nothing.
Okay,
She
I'm gonna
will,
go for
she will
the.
polearm.
Okay, the frontline berserkers are going to attack left to right. Both of them beef it. Let's see a roll from Pasling to stab at this statue. AC 16. All right, she hits.
2 hit for
Nice.
2.
All right. Sorry, did you say 2? I hear hit for 1. It's not a magical weapon, right? And it's not a metal bludgeoning weapon.
It is a metal slicing weapon.
No
I mean,
go.
well, okay.
Wait.
Here's the
We're in
thing.
Jersey.
It's a poleaxe. Presumably, it has a hammer on one side.
Too late. Too late.
All right.
Do I think
next
that I
time,
could
next
crush it with my body?
No, because it's
Okay.
enmeshed entirely in webbing, and you'd get
Alright, I get
webbed
sticky.
up. Mm-hmm.
Also, like leaves, it might be very sharp.
Yeah, I was thinking it might just be made of swords.
It doesn't look that sharp, honestly. It's having some difficulty sawing through the webbing. You've definitely seen, sharper. All right, that's the melee attacks. They can't
Seems
really
sharper
affect.
statues.
Yeah, you have. Anyway, spells go off now on your turn.
Things were going too quick. I didn't declare. Could I throw my darts at least
Yes.
rather than do nothing?
Yeah, you can do darts.
I guess I get 3 attacks. I haven't rolled these in a while.
Oh
Roll them.
yeah, no.
I think I get like my full base attack against it.
Praderi, do you want to let Semyon
None of
switch
those hit.
places with you so he can stab from the back rank?
Sure.
They're AC 16,
yeah.
so 0 hits. Okay.
All right.
But I prepared a spell this turn anyway.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So the good news is, so spells go off. Which one are you Zorching with the heat metal?
The fresh one, yes.
All right. It
Good luck.
just works. There's not even a saving throw.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Magic or heat metal, very good. Always been very good.
5d4 then.
Eventually, over 7
Yeah.
turns. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Other spells that are going off. A magic missile or a
Boop.
from more.
Roll 1d4 plus 1. That's another 1 for 5.
Okay. If this thing hits, I'm gonna on a 4 or higher, this will deflect. It does not deflect. It does 5. More is on this lane, so this one takes another 5. Good old magic missile. Nothing beats magic missile. All right. And there
also
was.
phantasmal force
All right.
on the. Yeah, I'm just gonna make
Okay.
it look like another magic missile.
All right. The one on the right is not fooled. The one on the left has to make a saving throw. Which it does. The magic missile is not effective.
Bummer.
Sorry. Any other spells coming down the pipe? Or is that all of them?
Was it?
Oh, and the Berserkers attempted and failed their attacks.
Ugh.
Alrighty. Round 4. Any spell declarations?
Magic missile.
Okay.
Let's see, Moore is tapped out of spells. She's going to resort to darts.
Okay.
She can't do darts safely, never mind.
Yeah.
Can
That's it. So yeah, Samian will actually do a sling attack because
It might hit the Berserker, but fuck him.
Fuck him.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'll just do the spear because that won't potentially
Okay.
miss.
Yeah, that's true.
Could Praderi safely lob an oil at one of them?
Not for the Berserkers, no. But do you care?
A little.
They might care.
I mean, it also might quicken the rate at which they tear down the web. Like, even if the web isn't flammable, it could weaken it.
Do that later when we decide to do the fireball.
Yeah,
Okay.
alright.
Okay.
In this system, does it even say Fireball destroys treasure?
No, it's not nearly that specific about any spell.
Yeah, that's fair. Because, like, if you hit something with, like, a brief blast, that usually won't melt metal. But that's talking IRL, and this is very much not so. I am a talking snake.
Yes. Alright, where were we? Alright, that was round 4. We did this. Round 4 spell declarations are complete. Movement phase goes off. No one's doing any real movement, except for this guy who appears in the back rank, hoping to nibble on your
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay, then, I'm actually going to roll initiative to see if he goes first.
Oh god.
He does not.
Fight him, Zoltan.
I declared magic.
No, next turn.
Okay.
Can I undeclare and try to bite it?
No.
Okay.
So let me think. What else is going on here? So now melee attacks. You guys go first. The Berserkers are going to take their shots. 1d20 plus 4. Papa.
Whoa.
One of them hits. Does a point of damage.
Oh.
With his special axe, but that's the most he can do because he is not wielding a magical weapon. Pasling also hits.
He
and does 8 points of damage.
Magic.
Hang on, I clicked the spear damage. Let me hit
It doesn't matter.
Next jump down.
Damage is capped at 1 for melee attacks with with weapons that are neither magical nor metal blunt smashers.
Alright, I got some stuff I gotta ask you at the end of
The
this.
Valhalla warriors don't get to attack.
Does it matter if she's using the hammer side of the polearm this time?
Yeah, you're right. That's true. She does have a smasher in there.
Samian does one damage.
Thank you. Okay, these guys. We'll come up with the fire damage in a minute. Okay, they still can't attack in melee. They are still enmeshed in a web. Now the magical effects go off. Actually, no. This guy has to take a chance at eating somebody. 1d20 plus 6. He gets a natural attack on this guy. This guy makes a saving throw, which he passes. However, will he survive the attack? What is the damage of... I believe that the damage of a phase spider is... Spider phased. Yeah, it's just 1d6. He'll probably be fine.
The 2-hit die creature.
Yeah, this guy's fine. Fine-ish.
Dang, he bites. He bites for more than I do.
Got bigger teeth. Look at those things. Alrighty. That's melee attacks in its phase. It can't do melee attacks. You guys are doing melee attacks. Now spells. Let's start with the magical missiles.
I magic missile the phase spider.
Alright.
It's cutting out for a retreat.
Roll damage.
10 damage.
That is an X spider. It has ceased to spide.
Alright, that's one less problem.
Ah! Okay. Magnus, whatever spell you were casting.
I don't think I was casting one this turn.
Oh.
Well, that's convenient enough. Roll 1d. What's the first
First
phase
turn
of...
does nothing, so it's just heating up.
Okay.
Then we get 5 turns of 1d4.
Is it like other? Is it like
We're
other
on the
systems?
second turn now, aren't we? Or
Well, I casted it last turn, and I guess you could. No, yeah, this turn it's just heating up.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
And unless you say this,
I thought that the casting turn would have been the first turn, quote unquote.
yeah.
I'm not really sure.
Well, go ahead and roll 1d4.
Okay.
We'll start it. We'll start the clock now.
Okay.
There you go.
2 damage. Hey.
It's definitely working. Starts to glow a dull red.
The next 3 turns will be 1d4 plus 1, which is...
In later editions, for what it's worth, you can just run outside maximum range and it keeps working. So
Yes, the cooking book.
Yeah.
So it seems logical that it would still do so in this edition.
Probably.
It wouldn't be. It doesn't look like it'd be enough to kill it yet.
I remember that.
Okay.
Round 1, the turn that you cast it, the null becomes hop, and that's not yet. Round 2,
we got to wrap up this fight, people.
Sorry,
Gotta keep moving. Okay. Round 5. Is anyone casting any spells round 5?
No.
Okay.
Magic missile.
No.
None for more. Magic missile again. Anything for Magnus?
No.
Okay. Melee attacks go off. First, the Berserker on the left. Whiffs. Then the Berserker on the right. Also whiffs. Pasling, go ahead and roll to hit. Simeon, go ahead and roll to hit. Pasling does not hit. It's AC
plus
6.
less.
It hits. Roll damage.
Hey.
That is 5.
That is effective. It
So
feels
this
softer
is-
because it feels like the heat metal has produced its innate resistance to damage because now it's softer and more pliable.
Hey,
Ooh.
that's useful.
Mm-hmm. And Simeon is unfortunately also not able to close the blow. Then melee attacks. This thing looks like it's going to be able to attack next round, as the combination of its own tremendous heat is weakening the webs around it, along with the blows against it. But it cannot attack this round.
Does anyone have an extra spear?
Not me.
Okay. Never mind.
Alrighty.
I can pass you my sling. You could sling stones.
Okay. Go ahead, Zoltan. Roll your magic missiles and tell me who you're targeting.
Gonna try for the one on the left.
All right. Two of them.
Oh,
connect.
you rolled. Okay.
No, those aren't. Those are
it.
magic resistance checks.
Oh, rolled low. Oh, they're all that
Sure did.
ones. Well, I'm 1d4. It's not that weird.
1/16 of the time. It happens every time. Well, more than anyway. So that spells on this turn.
Right.
Round 5. Actually, no. Roll fire damage again for this guy.
Oh.
It's 1d4 plus 1 this round.
Yeah,
Oof.
I thought.
Oh yeah, that was
that
plus 1. He rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Next round, you guys are continuing to beat on these things. It is definitely proven effective. They are no longer half so lustrous and beautiful as they were before, but they are still very angry and thrashing pieces of hot metal. You are now in a sword fight with an industrial accident.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Who doesn't? All right, they are continuing to lose initiative. Movement first. Is anyone to do any movement or repositioning?
Oh, it might be time soon for us to back away.
Can we start shifting to let the berserkers forwards now that we don't have to worry about a spider coming up behind us anymore?
What I can do you want me to give Semyon Spear to Perderi and he can just use it?
It wouldn't really matter. If we can make room for them. Yeah. I don't know. Can we tell them to Mordhau?
Say again?
Can we tell them to Mordhau the things to use the pommels of their sword or
end
weapons?
him rightly.
Yeah.
End them rightly.
Sure, why not? That feels appropriate.
End them rightly.
Good old murder stroke.
Okay.
So retreating into this corridor didn't quite end up being as smart as we thought it would be, because instead of being able to surround them, they can just kind of fight us one at a time almost.
They weren't able to attack us either.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Give me the rest of the damage from the fire effects.
Okay. Hang on, so that's going to be plus 2, 3d4 plus 2. There you go.
Okay. I'm just going to play out the rest of this fight between the berserkers and the statues.
I got one more magic missile in me.
Okay. Go ahead and fire off your final magic missile.
Right. Am I getting this? Oh, hang on a second. You seem to suggest that the one on the right was having like weaker defenses, but probably not weaker magic defenses, right?
You have no
Okay,
idea.
well, I'll go for the one on the left then, on the assumption that it wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Okay.
2 of them hit. So 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, yeah. 7 damage.
A telling blow indeed.
Yeah, that's something. We almost got this one.
All right. Next round, the guys are going to on the front rank are going to continue to bludgeon. They're mordhowling and doing less damage, but it is still effective.
We're doing some damage.
Yes. On the left, one on the right takes 5.
Nice.
Okay, the one on the right then attempts to bludgeon the bejesus out of one of the other berserkers. Crunches him like a potato chip.
Ouch.
The other berserker steps into the breach.
Good.
Next round, another series of
Phantasmal
bludgeoning
force.
blows. Go ahead and I will roll my saves.
Yeah, they got like 2 layers of defenses.
Okay, they parry both.
All right.
Okay, the berserkers continue to bludgeon. First round they whiff. The flowers whiff again. Then these guys whiff again.
You got
That guy
this.
scrunches another berserker. This one is destroyed.
Nice.
And then this guy completely squanches a berserker, shattering him like glass. Another one steps into the breach. These ones finally beat the last animate statue to death.
Yay.
The berserkers, exhausted, high-five each other, then blip out of existence.
We did it.
Nice.
We stood here and watched them win. Still
Is-
counts.
is-
Still counts.
Is the window still fogged over?
It is.
Look like a window anymore?
It looks like it's just a slab of clouded glass leading to nothing.
Oh, that's good.
So
So
sorry, I know we're at time. Can we try to take an iron spike and a hammer and break it?
Yeah, sure.
Right.
You spend some time shattering the window, which is difficult. It's much stronger than glass should be.
Mm.
But eventually, it does crumple, revealing only bare stone beyond.
Good.
Whatever you're here to do, pretty sure that doesn't hurt.
So we have 3 things that we're going to try to do real quick in -1 minutes, which is to steal the rest of the art object flowers, to steal the shell, and to steal whatever more of the menagerie we can.
All right, sounds good. I've got great news. Your eyes are.
Spider.
You guys are able to do that. No more phase spiders pop out of the woodwork and gank you.
Good.
And it looks like, at least for now, this place doesn't have any wandering monsters.
Cool.
Maybe.
Though
The non-wandering
I
monsters.
wouldn't count on that being true next week.
Yeah. Oh, and we
People
also
move
try to bring the phase spider corpse with us if we got any spare carrying capacity, which
All
we
right.
apparently
I
have
will
extra carrying capacity.
we have negative carrying capacity.
Stuff
Yeah.
it in there. Just stuff it in there like a
Stuff
hermit
it.
crab.
Okay. Bizarre question. So this happens
Are
very
any
quickly.
questions
You
normal
cast-
here?
You cast the Speak with Animals. It lasts an hour, right? So that should theoretically be just about to run out at this point, right?
It could theoretically still be up. Yeah. But it could be 10 more minutes on it.
Do you want to try to convince some of the snails to come back with us?
I don't think they would. We would have to drop food in a trail.
We could tell them we have food back home.
I think that first we should figure out if the shell flies into the sky. Because that's going to make it harder to convince them. Hey, come with us, and they all fly into the sky.
Yeah.
We could certainly relocate them to another room if we lured them with a trail of vegetation.
mean, they're fine here. I want to loot as many as possible.
Yeah,
But it's too late to start another fight.
Yeah, I do like the idea that you have that we could just turn them into guards for like some spot in Kayden's Rest. That'd be pretty cool. But I think that that's a little too involved for the time we have left.
Yeah.
It's definitely a good long-term strategy. For the moment, they seem to be stable. They appear to have some magical source of food, which, being snails, they are content to brainlessly munch on indefinitely.
Yay.
No, yeah, I guess he'll drop, assuming
Envy them their life.
Still active. He'll say, we'll see you again. Maybe we'll bring treats and see if they care about that.
I cannot emphasize enough to you that as a snail, I do not have the planning horizon to understand long-term obligations or expectations of this sort. I am a snail, and I am exposed to stimuli, and I respond to them directly as they happen.
Okay,
I do not have a...
Yeah, new idea. You say, like, we taste really bad, something happened, we taste really bad. Like, really bad.
Oh, no. Anyway.
But are you still edible?
No.
Describe to me your macronutrient profile in detail. I won't understand any of it, but I want you to say it.
No, we got bitten by a flower, and we're inedible now.
Oh, okay.
Can you just real quick reveal what we find out about the show when we get home?
It does become getting it out of the pit without it flying to the sky is an event. While you are moving it from the pit to the South Lake trading post and menagerie, it does gradually lose its anti-gravity effect.
Oh.
However, it does look like it's worth a lot of money, so...
I don't think we should sell it. Meta AJ here. We should not sell it.
Well,
Matt, I don't know what he's talking about.
Let's discuss that another time. Let's discuss that later. Let's discuss that later today.
Yeah. You guys can discuss whatever you want, but we have to wrap up this video so that the nice people watching the chat can go on to whatever else is exciting on YouTube now that whenever they're watching this. What's the new hotness? Are we watching Peruvians shave yaks? I don't know.
Probably.
Damn maintenance ASMR. Who can say?
Power washing Yeti caves.
There's a channel that I'm in on Discord where the guys are now into watching just this silent video of a guy. It's not silent, but the guy doesn't do any talking. He just builds cabins. It's just him and his dog in the woods, and he just builds cabins.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Him, his dog, and his film crew.
Yeah, it's just him. I think it's just him. He sets up a camera on a tripod.
Is this the primitive technology guy, or I don't know if he has?
No, that guy doesn't build cabins.
That guy.
Yeah, it's just different locations, like in the mountains or in the woods somewhere, and he just builds a cabin.
That sounds nice.
Whatever's sitting around.
Does sound nice.
It's cool to watch.
Build a shelter.
I think I've seen something similar. I don't think it's probably the same though.
Making things is hard. Anyway, chat, you guys have a lovely evening and or morning or whatever it is. We'll post again, probably. Bye-bye, everybody.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Mythic Mountains RPG is a private online play club that focuses on folk RPGs. Folk RPGs are the games that belong to all of us. They're what actually happens at a table between friends. It's their voice that has the authority on what is fun and what works for them. Weekly, we upload our games to allow others to sit in with us. The channel isn't monetized. We don't own the artwork, music, software, or games shown in these actual plays, and you can find links to their authors in the description. Like, subscribe, and share if you wish, or don't. Just like games in person, you're welcome to pull up a chair, sit in, and watch some of our games. No performances, no fancy equipment, just regular people playing folk pencil and paper role-playing games and having a good time. We hope these games will prove a source of enjoyment to anyone just wanting to listen in, anyone looking for examples of how actual groups run and play folk RPGs, and most importantly, if you haven't found your group yet, you're welcome here at ours.